number 1, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Fires right back at him. Well, time and time again, we have seen spectacular knockouts that come from a big digging uppercut. And that's what this fighter possesses here tonight. What's the key to throwing that punch, Teddy?
Well, the first thing is not to tip your hand. You know, if you have 4 aces, you don't want to be smiling a lot with the guy across from you playing cards. Well, the same thing here. You don't want to dip that shoulder down. You don't want to drop that hand where your opponent sees the punch coming. You want to make sure it's nice and compact and compressed and just snap it up.
You see him holding on.
Keep moving.
Right to the belt line. Butterbean's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. How about this? Isaac Frost all shook up. You know, he's so big, he could just lean right in on his opponent and try to survive. Just walk him back. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in.
Keep working the body.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. I think Isaac Frost's opponent may regret not jumping all over him. Frost able to recover. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Butterbean's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. There's a straight right hand. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Butterbean's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Butterbean's game plan must have been that he's going to end this fight very early with his power, because just good, solid right hand lands. Solid. Wow! He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches. 1, 2.
Butterbean's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Gets rid of that effort. I think Isaac Frost could actually knock out a guy with his hands. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And he just holds on there. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Isaac Frost, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Frost keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
That's what he wanted to be.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. There he goes. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. He is damaged badly there. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Isaac Frost.